on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami.
Thanks for spending your Friday. Shorter rotation player. Next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Yeah, they're missing a quality player. And we all know injuries are a part of the game, but they've got to make the adjustment.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Bankero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Jalen Suggs out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Mobley. Strus with a screen on Bankero. It's rebounded by Bankero.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
We talk so much about Mitchell's offense, but he can be a lockdown defender as well.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now. His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Suggs with it, now guarded by Mobley. The three from Bane. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The three from Ball. From outside the arc, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Yep, that one goes.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Black's checked in for Suggs. The Magic have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Bankero in the post. Mobley's on him. And that one's good.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Bankero imposing his will inside.
Ball outside. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Another shot. And the layup by Strus.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Pass to Black. Rejected by Allen. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Bane finds Bankero. Oh, Bankero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Bankero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Hunter comes in for Strus. Merrill, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Ball. Now here's Porter. Nance, high post. With the slam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And Carroll against Nance. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Jones in for Desmond Bain. Now here's Wagner. Wagner outside. From behind the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Cleveland leading by 8. Merrill outside. Pass to Nance. Here's Porter. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Stolen by Mobley. Merrill with it. No points so far. Here's Hunter. Oh, nice fake with the layups off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Wagner and Isaac, the duo at forward. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Hunter against Wagner. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Merrill. Outside Hunter. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Hunter.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Back to Wagner. Pass to Wagner. The 3 from Suggs. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Now here's Ball. He's covered by Suggs. Mobley, a screen on Suggs. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 11.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3 from Suggs. And another 3 for Orlando.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Mobley. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill. Bain, he's checked in for Orlando. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, the length of Allen is exceptional, helping him reach past the defense and jamming it home.
It's stolen by Hunter. Ball outside. On target from range. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Deflects the pass. Back to Ball. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The kick to Hunter. Here's ball. Fires from deep. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Just a confident shot right there from Ball. Not letting the aggressive defense get to him.
And the basket by Bain.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Hunter. The 3 from Bain. And another 3 for Orlando.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. Outside Mitchell. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. They get it again. On the wing, Strus. And Carroll against Mobley. Up top Ball. 17 points in the game. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Black. Strus with the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Now here's Ball. Right side Hunter. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Cleveland Cavaliers. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. More 2K action in just a moment. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
He's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. There's Ball with a 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Ball's got 20 points.
Filling it up. Lonzo Ball, more than a passer.
Pass to Banchero. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Allen laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Ball with it. Wagner picks him up. And Ball throws it down.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Magic trail by 6. Stolen by Mitchell. 3 on 3. Here's Mobley. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Suggs. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker And getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Down low. Strus finds Allen. The kick out to Ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Allen is usually the last stop the ball makes, but he selflessly gives it up to a wide-open guy.
The 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell on the attack. Oh!
Wow!
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Mitchell. Shot from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Pass to Wagner. The 3 ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Allen a screen. Mitchell the pass to Ball. Now here's Strus. And a miss there on the triple. Suggs with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Wagner for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
I like their approach here. Suggs really makes the effort to get his guys set up well.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Nance, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Hunter comes in for Strus. And it's Merrill in for Mitchell. Black's checked in for Orlando. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate, Donovan Mitchell, said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And they pick up 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
Wagner, and that one is hammered home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Jack's up at 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Wagner for 3. Again, Wagner missing. The Cavaliers lead by 3.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Magic. Wagner is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Desmond Bane. Then it's Suggs. And it's Black in at the shooting guard position. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
The three from Bain. Nance pulls down the board.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
All no good. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 3. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nance. Mobley, a screen on Wagner. Nance tries again. Mobley finds Nance. There's the triple. Orlando with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 30 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Inside, stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Knocks it loose. Nance, the pass to Ball. Mitchell with the ball. Fires for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Pass to Black. To stop the run. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Here's Nance. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Pass to Bain. Deflected. Mitchell against Suggs. All outside. Nance the screen. And Lonzo Ball gets a 3. Ball's got 18 points in just the second half.
It's clear Ball knows the game. He makes the right play call at the right time to open things up.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Strus comes in for Hunter. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Black. Back to Suggs. Pass to Carter. Suggs outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mobley, left side. Counted.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Lonzo Ball.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Outside for Mitchell. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Orlando. 17-point game. The 3 from Suggs hits the trifecta. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 18-6 run. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Desmond Bain, his first. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. And here are the Magic now. Wagner, the pass to Bain. Now Suggs puts up a 3. No luck on that one. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Free throws drop for Strus. That one's no good.
Desmond Bain, 3.
Ball way outside. No good. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Lonzo Ball.